Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the GW Panther, the Tier 7 German SPG. This one's located on the east spawn of Sand River, and it's under the command of Marahdeka. Is that Marahdeka? I think it is. Well, we'll take it as Marahdeka anyway. And he sent us in this interesting replay. Game started. Well, it looks like the SU-8 has loaded into the game fairly quickly and he's in action. Marahdeka hasn't moved yet, but he will. Yep, he's in the game now. Okay, 600 Alpha of a 15cm howitzer, capable of penetrating 39mm of armour with a 25.89 second reload by standard. He's got 22.78. Okay, he's found a firing spot, but yeah, now that's a big no-no in our book, because you knock down trees like that, it tells the enemy where you are. So you shouldn't knock down trees, especially if you knock down two and they're both pointing to a certain spot and you have to be there. Yeah, the enemy Arty's not going to have to look very hard if he wants to get a counter battery. Okay, for the moment he's aiming at the other end of the river, the spot where enemy Arty sometimes go. But some enemy tanks have come into sight, so he's now aiming for the IS, who's on the move, rounds out. Just missed him, but stunned him. That T-3485 is looking a very juicy target, and he just got hit by the SU-8. He's telling the IS-2 shielded to pull back because, yeah, there are some enemy nearby. There's a Type 64 nearby who's actually firing at the IS-2 shield, and he's virtually out of hit points. It looks like that IS is the culprit because he's got the big 122mm gun. Took a huge 390 hit point chunk out of the IS-2 shielded. So if we can take out that IS, that would certainly help. Okay, line up the shots. Going for the Caro. Rounds out. Nice hit right on the engine deck. 285. You can see where the hits have actually landed. The T-3485 took one on the near front side. I think that was a shot from the SU-8. T-3485 is now one shot and he's out of the game, taken out by the AMX M445. Okay, here comes that IS, and he is, I think he's pretty certain he has the 122mm. Yeah, he's got a muzzle brake there. Well, 206 hit points, but what did he do? He pulled away after he shot, and we didn't get to see what actually happened with that shell. That's a bit of a pity. Now, the enemy's lost their Type 64, and they've also lost the Type T52 somewhere. That Caro P88 is still there, and I think the IS is as well. Yes, he's just hiding around the corner. We're loaded, but we don't have a target yet. Well, that didn't generate anything. He's got no targets to the north, but he is relocating, and that's something. Always a good idea to change position so that you can avoid any counter battery or any unfortunate shots from the enemy guessing where you are. We did lose the IS-2 shielder. You can see there the wreck directly in the middle of the river. I guess the only thing that's holding back the Caro P88 and the Viz 44-1 is the King Tiger captured. Just a little further on. Oh, the enemy's now got a Tiger, but if you need to look up the bank, and for some reason Marahdeka is not looking up there. Well, near. Stunned him. There's a KV2. That's a nice target. The IS-2 is, or the IS would be a better target because, of course, he's very low on hit points. Tiger 1. Okay, now, can we get a kill? No, well, we wouldn't be able to get a kill, but we can certainly Yep, that's a nice hit for 184 and some stun assist as well. A lot of tanks up the other end of the map, and they're actually trying to defend their cap from our teammates. Might be a good idea to redirect the fire up the far end for the moment. Oh, the Leo went straight in on the KV2, and he actually derped him to get a kill. We're now aiming up the far end, and there's the T-28 HTC, fires around in long range shot, just misses. He pulled back in time, but he did get stunned, and that slowed him down a little, and we're getting some stun assist. And there's a VK3002M just at the other side of the bridge. There he is, he's one shot. Okay, line him up, get ready. Remember, it's a 4-second delay. Rounds out. This might kill him if he stays there. Yes! Very good. The shell actually veered to the right anyway over the long distance, but it said, yep, that guy's number was up and he's out the game. The IS is definitely a one shot and he's out the game. So we're 5 up on the enemy at the moment. And the best thing we can do is really to take down all these tanks here. And it's a nice direct hit for 235. What we need to do is really hammer these enemy tanks that are guarding their cap area so our heavies can actually move in. The enemy RT are focusing on our VK4503. We don't know where the RT are, but there's somewhere up that end. Oh, and here's an enemy tank that's managed to creep up a little way. Strip 74. And he just took a hit from the SU-8, but he didn't get tracked. But that certainly did wing him, wound him. It's tracked him now, and he is still stunned. But he's fixed his tracks and he's off again. Well, that Caro P88 is a difficult target, but if he stays where he is, Marahdeka may be able to get a shot at him. He does! Nice, 139. He's racking up the damage. He's already up to 1,260. Needs to get some more though. He's gone back to his bushes and those trees again. You notice how they point directly at him. Okay. Waiting for an enemy to be spotted. And he's gone to the aim. Well, it's gone rather quiet, isn't it? Not many enemy tanks in sight. This is where it might be useful to start hunting for the enemy Arty. Yep, somewhere in this area. Oh, there's the Striv again. Just popped up. This is where the turret on the GW Panther comes in handy. Trying to work out where to put the shell. Bounce out. Looks good. Close. 108. And now the Viz 44-1 has come south of the river and is actually prosecuting in the dunes. And he just took out our T-3485. So can we get another shot? Rounds out. And he got tracked. And he got hit again. 286 off that one. You can see how badly damaged he is. One of those shots actually hit the cupola. It wasn't a penetrating shot, because if it had, it would have recorded a much higher score. Even so, the enemy still has the T-28 HTC somewhere near the cap area and 2 Artys. And they managed to claw back all the losses that they suffered earlier. Remember, they were 5 tanks down at one point, and now they're 1 tank up on us. Okay, Caro P88's come back into sight. Now, can he put a round in there? Dialing in. Rounds out. Well, that might have splashed him. We lost sight of him, so there might be some hit points there, but we don't know. Okay, looking around for a target. That Strip 74 must be somewhere in the dunes. Yes, again, we've lost contact with them. Ooh. Now that gives us a clue as to where one of the enemy Arty might be. Certainly seems to be coming from near the cap area. That appeared to be the direction it was coming from. There we go. T28 HTC, we can definitely hit him. And in fact, actually, given the low amount of his hit points, a near miss should be able to do the trick. Nope. Just outside. Almost ready. I'd aim the other side of the hill, the entrance that goes up the other side. The AMX M445 goes up on top of the hill. He might spot the enemy trying to do a gun depression kill on him. More than likely the Striv 74 than the others. We know that Striv 74 is a one-shot. Oh, one of the Arty's up on top of the hill. And we're not fully dialed in, but I think he's going in straight away for the shotgun. And yeah, well, that didn't work out too well for him. He got taken out by the King Tiger, captured from the middle of the map. And now the T28 HTC is trying. We're almost loaded though. Now the AMX M445 is trying to draw him in, but put a round down on top of that spot there. That's it. Nicely done. When they get that low on hit points, so you only have to put the round near them to make them expire. Oh, we've been spotted by the enemy. Now that's a bit exciting. So is that the Striv 74? I suspect it is. We suspect he's circled around and he's getting rather close to us. Yes, he is. He's actually to the north of us at this moment. And Marahdeka is actually having to turn around and save himself from the enemy Striv. There he is. The tank with the gun depression, actually. Well, he's fired blind. Didn't work this time. He's got 10 rounds left. I suspect our SU-8 is about to die. If he probably doesn't have sixth sense, and that's probably why he's sat up there when he should actually be going in for cover. Okay, we've got the Cavo P88. He's a one shot. Put a round across his track. Rounds out. Looks good. It is another kill. That's 3 now for Marahdeka. And I get the feeling now the SU-8 suddenly realised from losing some hit points that there is somebody the other side of the dune. In fact, next to the riverbank. And he's been spotted again, so there must be somebody up on that ridgeline. And we're now into the last minute of the game. The enemy Arty just fired. Missed. But I suspect somewhere up ahead is the Striv 74, and I think he's going in for a shotgun kill. Very brave. There he is, he's to the right. And not sure why he didn't fire, but there you go, that's a nice shotgun kill. Nicely done. And there's only one enemy left, it's the GW Panther, and we know where he is. He's just the north side of the riverbank, and now he's trying to make his good his escape. But if we can put a round across his track, and we don't need to, so the game is a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first class tanker for Marahdeka in the GW Panther. He managed to get a bruise in the middle for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 11. And he got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He did get 4 exactly. Could have been 5 if he managed to get that last round in, but just couldn't do so because the GW was moving too quickly and he was aiming directly at. But there again, he might have had it. When it came to team score, we can see that he managed to get 1,900, I should say, and 45 hit points. But he was beaten by the Strift 74, got 2,953. And then it was the T28 Concept with 1,997. The VK4503 got 1,968. So Marahdeka was in 4th place. When it came to kills, he was in top spot because he got 4 kills in that game. King Tiger Captured got 3, and so did the Caro Dasso 88. And 2 kills went to the AMX M445, the M36 Jackson, the Viz 44-1, the T28 Concept, and the Strip 74. When it came to, forgot to do that. When it came to base XP, it was Marahdeka who did the best. He got 915 out of that one, mostly probably because he got the stun assist as well. 910 went to the VK4503, 860 went to the IS-2 Armoured. He fired 22 rounds in that game, got 5 direct hits on the enemy, no pens, but 18 splash, damage of 1,945 hit points, and all of that, oh no, not all of it, 1,915 were at more than 300 meters, and the 30 difference was the Striv 74. He didn't have much in the way of hit points left, and I wonder actually if he did have any hit points left, or any shells left, because he didn't fire on Marahdeka when he had him clearly in his sights. 7 enemy vehicles were damaged, 4 were killed, and he got 844 hit points of stun assist of 14 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 25,222 credits, 18,917 from personal reserves, 56,750 altogether, and after ammunition resupply took away a profit of 32,110 credits. He got 915 XP, 1,373 personal reserves, and 2,746 experience points altogether. Well, it was a long slog to get there, but he did in the end, and he got a rather nice shotgun kill towards the end as well. So congratulations to Marahdeka. If you enjoyed that video, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.